Okay, so let's give this another try. Hello and welcome to Bay 1. This is Jafal Maraxi on Thursday the 29th of June 2017. Doing another patch notes for Robocraft and that kind of stuff. And people are saying no, yeah, it's because I screwed up the original start of the stream. But anyway, so what has been happening in Robocraft? Let's switch over and find out. Da-da! Return of the Megabots. So now you can have Megabots again, up to 10,000 CPU, which is an increase on what they used to be. Yeah, Ninman has been here for like a year. Yeah, sorry, I've just been busy, you know. Oh, yeah, for anyone that's watching, you can subscribe or do whatever. I try to stream on Thursdays. I'm probably going to move it to Friday. I don't know yet. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I've just been so busy. So apologies that I didn't stream last week. Or did I stream last week? I can't actually remember now. It's crazy. But anyway, yes, Robocraft. So patch notes. Megabots are back. So let's do the obligatory read through all the patch notes and that kind of stuff. And then I might actually play the game. So here we go. Hashtag big bots are back. Today we travelled back from the future and brought back some old friends, Megabots. We listened to you guys and have brought them back in a bigger, better and ultimately more freer way than before. You can now build mega-sized robots up to 10,000 CPU and take them into custom games as well as play versus AI mode. Megabots are free for all players. A premium membership is not required to enjoy them, which is awesome. You just need enough blocks and parts. In addition to the awesomeness that is Megabots, we've made a number of other improvements to Robocraft, including some pretty big changes to search in the CRF. We've fixed a stack of bugs too. To find out what's in the update, read the full patch notes here. No, read the full patch notes here. Sorry, that was terrible. Return of the Mega Update. Megabots. I can't do that voice for very long. Megabots added to both custom games and player versus AI modes. Free to all players. Highest CPU is now 10,000. Any robot over 2,000 CPU is flagged as a Megabot on the edit bay floor. It was... Megabots can only be played in custom games or play versus AI modes. Weapon energy doesn't change building beyond 2,000 CPU. Megabots in garage bay slots are highlighted with a red flag. Megabots can be uploaded and downloaded to from the CRF. New CPU filter added to the CRF to accommodate robots 2K to 10,000K CPU. Not 2K to 10,000K, that would be insane. That's like a million. 2K to 10K CPU. New custom game sliders. Health multiplier set down to 10% or up to 500% health multiplier for all robots in battle. It's really hard to keep that growl or that, like, sound. No, this is not my day job. Weapon energy multiplier set down to 10% or up to 500% weapon energy multiplier for all robots in battle. People have said I should maybe do it. But I did do some stuff on the radio back way ages ago. Oh my god, how many years would that be? It's close to 15 years now. But anyway, but no voiceovers. Anyway, back to the patch notes. If any player in a custom game clicks on their player... Oh man. My throat, I killed it! If any player in a custom game clicks on their player avatar on any screen, they can choose to leave the custom game. Improvements to the CRF. We've added search sorting filters. Sort CRF for... God, I can't read this now. Sort CRF results for specific parts or robots with no movement or weapon parts. Sorting by cost. Any weapon now rejects robots with no cubes from weapon inventory category. Any movement now rejects robots with no cubes from movement inventory category. This sounds really horrible. This is not my day job. Sorry. Coming soon. To a robot near you. Epic parts. Yeah, I can't do that anymore. Well, I've got a friend that can actually do that a lot better. You've probably actually seen him occasionally on the channel, Fengia. So anyway, where was I? Helium removed from the CRF movement filter. Thrusters added to the CRF movement filter. Remove the hover over info pane from the CRF. Play screen updated to lock out game modes if player has a Megabot selected. Boo. Ruin my fun. See, I want Megabots in League Arena. It's just no fun. And this is... Someone screwed up Photoshop because you've got the same wording there on this. Does anyone notice this problem? Is that Battle Arena, League Arena, Battle... I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, improved nano VFX and SFX as a direct result of player feedback. So apparently they did something with nanos that made the effects look crappy, and now they're trying to make it look less crappy. But whatever. I don't know. Improvements are to team buff UI, visual improvements to the drag and drop of players in custom games, added missing SFX to some custom games action events. Balance changes to make the nano projectiles look more like a beam. We increase their fire rate to 20 shots per second and proportionally reduce their energy consumption and heal per hit. The overall heal per second should remain the same. So yeah, if you want to look at stats, there's stats. I'm not going to read them out. Anyway, bug fixes. This is where I say fix a bug. Fixed a bug a lot. Anyway. Bug fixes. Fixed pit mode to work with Tharsis drift map. Fixed a visual bug that caused some module icons in the loadout to repeatedly flick between small and expanded circles when being used. Fixed a typo on the Helium crater name in the custom games map list. Reverted zero mass change for Helium Cube because it was causing unexpected issues. Fixed a bug which caused the party widget to appear on the crate screen when returning from a match. Fixed a bug which allowed a custom game leader to interact with the party widget while in the queue for battle. Fixed a bug which caused the custom game's damage slider to be in the incorrect position to some players when they returned from a custom game. Fixed a bug which caused the wrong score to be displayed under player names in the pit. Fixed a bug that caused the plus button in custom games to sometimes fail when switching between pit and another mode. Fixed a bug which caused the in-game camera to be off-center when using the blink module in certain situations. Fixed a bug which caused the active garage bay to zoom in-out when using the scroll wheel anytime on the screen, including chat. Change to custom games, invalid times, invites to... What the fuck? Sorry, language. That's not a deep American voiceover, I can't do that. Changes to custom games, I can't pronounce that, what's wrong with me? Changes to custom games, invalid invites to ensure consistency with party invites. Fixed a bug which caused the mouse icon to appear as a hand when in the CRF. Fixed a bug which caused early leaver penalties to carry over into custom games. Fixed a bug which permitted custom games party members to interact with the party widget. Fixed a bug which allowed party invitees to interact with the party widget. Fixed a bug which prevented players from using the scroll wheel in custom games chat unless they were hovering over the scroll bar. Fixed a bug in the pit which caused players to spawn in and around the same area as everyone else. Fixed an audio bug which caused the wheel's engine sound to continue playing when a player loaded back to the mothership. Custom game sliders and checkboxes are now grayed out for the players joining a custom game. Fixed a bug which prevented the pending clan invite exclamation from disappearing if an invite has been accepted, rejected. You can tell this is written by British people because it says invite, not invitation. Anyway, known issues. Excessive use of flags on a Megabot will result in severe game lag for the player using the Megabot. I bet excessive use of glass cubes will also cause the same. Setting the weapon energy multiplier in custom games to 10% may cause some weapons to not fire. This is caused by a player having less weapon energy available than what is required for a game to fire. For a weapon to fire. With Megabots in custom games, we wanted to give you the freedom to have maximum Megabot craziness without restrictions. However, depending on your PC's power/specs, pushing things to the max, such as a 5 versus 5 10k Megabot battle arena fight, may result in some lag. Fixed an audio, but also... that killed my throat. That's why I don't do those funny voices and stuff that often. Anyway, let's launch the game and let's say hi to some of my old well, I don't have all of my old robots, but just to prove that Megabots are back, I suppose I should try and get one of them working. Oh, go away. I hate you, stupid intro. Log in. And anyway, for everyone that's watching, thank you for tuning in. I know I'm not the most reliable streamer more recently, but yeah. CRF is basically dead, by the way. Why is it dead? Has no one got anything in it? Has it been emptied? Ah. You say carry cap on the old Mega movement is low now. Well, we shall see. I should still have, I believe, one of my frames. It's probably my second Megabot frame, and if I'm not mistaken, I should also have the hover frame. So I've still got this one. Okay, so I didn't pull everything off of this, so I've got the hovers. I don't see why this would not work. Let me just see if I've got a couple of Leviathans to dump on this just to test it out. Let's make sure I've got mirror mode on. And I've got the rear weapons go on there. Front weapon, so I'm going to have to buy one of these to actually make this one work. And then the bottom mounts. It's probably, and yes, of course I'm out of rope cubes. Q. What do I need? I need a lasered Leviathan. Just as well I've got enough to make one. There we go. Okay, so we can give this a try. Let's go to test mode, which is T, I believe. Seems about as fast as it always was. It's a little bit unstable. But that's not something that can't be fixed. Ah. It moves. So you wanted me to put a speedo on it so we can see how it works. Yeah, actually my best Megabots both actually I still have the micro Mega that I made that was I don't think I do. I think I tore that thing down, which sucks because it had that was the heavy one. And thank you after the fact. Contacting the server. Alright, so we need a speedo on this one. Where'd that go? I've got one around here. Speedometer. Let's just dump that in there. So it gets 200. Can't complain about that. Just needs it just needs a little bit of editing work for it to work again, so that's cool. Wow, the servers are running slow. Seems a bit laggy. You can make... yeah, you don't need megaparts for making flying megabots. That's true. That's right, you won't. Just some rudders and stuff, and... that would be easy to do. I'm not sure why you're surprised by that. Right, where did I put the friggin... oh, I put it on the... did I put it on the side? No, it's on the front, okay. Alright, so that one works. We're good there. Let's take these off, because I'm going to need them for the other one. I may actually need those electroplates as well. So where'd the other frame go? And you know what, I'm just going to upload this because I can. Upload robot. Yes, it's back. There you go, uploaded. So where is my other frame? I've got... was it this one? No, it's not that. I've got the frame around here somewhere. I don't believe I dumped it. Please tell me I didn't throw it away. Where are you? So that's Rex, that's not that. Helmet. It should be pretty obvious when it comes up. Oh, there we go. Right, so this doesn't look like much. Now the problem is, do I even have all the wheels and everything that I'm going to need? So I need steering wheels for the back. See, I'm even helpful. I've marked out the stuff that should be on here. There we go. So steering wheels back, steering wheels front, standard wheels, no, those are the wrong wheels, monsters in the middle, and I am missing a bunch of electroplates that should be mounted on here, so let's go and find these. Where'd you go? There's one. And you mount on around the... is it here? Nope, that's not the right mounting point. Crap, how the hell did I have this thing mounted on? It wasn't like that. I think I actually had these... what on earth? Okay, I can't remember how I mounted these parts onto my bot. Jeez. So it definitely wasn't those. That looks familiar, but that's not right. No, that's not right. I think it was actually something closer to this. Yeah, because I've got a connection point there. I've got two connection points right next to each other. Now, why did I have that? Okay, I'm going to have to look up one of my old videos. How much of every part would you have if you dismantled every robot in your inventory? Yes. I honestly have no idea how many parts I would have. Too many, I think, is the answer to that one. Yeah, I may have to actually try to go through my old videos to work out how to put this thing back together. This is... That's not right. That is definitely not right. I'm pretty certain these somehow mounted in from above, but these connection points aren't correct on here. So I am confused. Very confused. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, there's supposed to be other armor and stuff that goes on the sides somewhere. That's not it. Jesus, how... These megas are... This one is my second mega build, so this is 2 days after the release of the original Megabots. If that gives you any idea. So it's not a surprise that I can't remember how to actually rebuild the things, because it's been that long. So that's the front. I had a central core which shielded this, and I'm pretty certain that was either some of these or these electro shields in here. If I look at that, yeah, that's those. Because this used to be where you had a pilot seat, so this was the actual... This is back when pilot seats were still a thing. So that's where the pilot seat used to be. And then I had some more mega shields, the kind of... Or did I even have them in the middle here? I honestly don't remember, or did I just not have that armored? That's weird. I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, this video is getting to be very long because of my ineptitude. Okay, what is with these friggin' mount points being all over the place? It's like stuff got moved. And I don't know why. So that was the top mounts, that was the bottom, those mounts. Did I have guns mounted on... No, I didn't have guns mounted on the side. I didn't have anything on the... Oh, wait, did I have guns mounted on the front? Maybe I did. Because, yeah, okay, I think I am starting to remember now. I believe I was actually using these as additional mounting points. So the fact that not all of the points are connected up would kind of make sense. So if I go and rotate that around, but how would that have... No, that's wrong. Was it underneath like so? Did this connect onto the side there, or did that connect on other ways? This is really annoying because I can't remember how I built this thing. It's missing a bunch of electroplates, I know that for a fact. Alright, let's go to the channel. No, that's the wrong one. So time to search my videos. So we are looking for where are we? There's down here somewhere. There we go. Building stuff 1 of 2 should be in here. Alright. Okay, so we had 2 on the back. We had some weird outer pylons. I'm guessing some of the parts where these connected on must have been stripped off at some point. That might explain why a lot of these connection points are missing. Okay. Oh, this is a really early build video. Let's see if I can find the second video in this one. Okay, yeah, so that connected on the front like so. Huh. How on earth? Oh, I think I know what's going on here to a degree now. You've got a great pic on Discord. Okay, let me just get Discord launched up and I'll take a look. Sorry, I completely forgot about Discord. You can find it on discord.gg. Oh, Jesus, I'm not going to say that out loud. It's running across this ticker at the bottom of the screen, which of course you can't see. Where am I? Discord, and I'll be in the streaming channel. So Ninenman found a version of it. Okay, so I did have the front guns on there. I had some sticks and things. Alright, yeah, so it was a lot longer on the front, and that's what is causing some of the confusion. There were some struts which connected forward from some of these parts, and I'm guessing there was a strut connecting forward from roughly around here. That looks like it was maybe a rod long. It could have been a short actually, but it's the width of a mega SMG. But that would have been connecting to 2 of those whatevers. Not those ones. Oh my god. Maybe they weren't, maybe they were short ones, not long. So those are rod shorts. Did I have potentially rod longs on there as well, or what did I do? I think I see what part of the problem is anyway. And this is why it was a mistake to take any parts off of this one, because you have to actually have the connections further out like this, and that one needs to go away, but that's still too close in. I had the electroplates on the side. Okay, let's try that one. Timestamp was at 45 minutes. Okay. Let's turn on sound. I think it's Bay 14 is my actual favourite Mega. Yay, thank you. This is a late edition. Chassis for this is actually available on the store. Although it's got all of the Mega plates equipped. Oh wow, a lot of the outside is missing. This is the Mark II Megabot, and the reason it's called a Mark II Megabot is because it's the second Megabot I ever built. It's been developed and improved over time. Obviously, I think I may have added in some pylons or not. I don't think I have added. Alright, so that's going to actually require a lot of work to rebuild, because you can see there's these outer structure areas are gone. They're just completely missing from the robot. So when FreeJam have done their fancy stuff in terms of trying to, yeah, they've just deleted big chunks of robot. That sucks. Oh well. Well, that explains that mystery at least. So now I know why this robot is kind of jacked up. It's because half of the blocks are missing. So I can't bring this one back out. That sucks. Let me do... I don't think I've got another one that I can go with unless I somehow kept the core of Mini, but I don't believe I did. Yeah, that's rebuilding that thing is a major project. Oh well. Instead, I have another plan. This one should be a relatively quick build wherever they are. There we go. Actually, no, this would be about as long to build as... Yeah. If anyone remembers Mr. Glass, it was a Megabot which literally had 4,800 and... or whatever glass cubes. It was insane. It would lag out the games. It would be interesting if... do I even have Mr. Glass around here anymore? Oh yes, I do. Oh, this is awesome. Do I? Yes, here we go. Timestamp. Let's full screen this. Another Megabot. Of course, we got Mr. Glass, which
if you want to talk about complex builds, this is probably the worst. I mean, it's not that it's complex in terms of the overall design, it's pretty simple. It's just a big block. Ah, God. I'm inside the glass. Get out. There we go. It's just a big block with two legs underneath, some plasmas on it. But the issue with this one is the concentric layer. So every single layer is colored differently. So you'll see from here we've got yellow on this, but the layer below the yellow is going down. So you'll see where you've got the red blocks here. Red, yeah, it's basically in concentric circles. But the layer below this, the red will be in one, the layer below that, the red will be in another one, and then you're getting down to this section where it expands back out, and got very similar features in terms of...
Yeah, anyway, so let's get rid of the... I've just realised you're stuck looking at my screen there instead of... Yeah, let's get back to the game. Sorry, I'm a moron. I'm really not with it. So, yeah, the load time, this scares me as well. It was literally 4,000 glass cubes. But, anyway, yeah, Megabots are serious builds. They take a long time to make. But 10,000, I can actually build the Pride of Vergara now, which is good, because I remember trying to build it once. I got to the CPU cap and I did a rough calculation on it. I estimated I'd need about 9,000 cubes to make that, but I don't even know if I can make it work. But for any homeworld fans, that is one of my to-do items, is to build that robot. Yeah, I guess I should actually pull one of my Megabots out and see how it does. The only thing I've got that's even functional is the hovercraft. So where did you go? What bay were you in? Does anyone remember? You need a search function to be able to find your own robots. That's what Robocraft is missing. You need to be able to search within your own bays to find your stuff. There it is. Let's edit, put the guns back on it, and take it for a ride. Oh, I need to take the guns off the other one. Bah. Why were you not placed? There we go. Where did you go? No, it's not Mega Hover thing, it's... And mirror mode is not on, so of course I'm forgetting about obvious things. Alright, so all of the guns except this one are back on. Now I need to take a look at the internals here and just make sure that I'm not missing anything that's critical. I believe we should be largely good. The center of this is... yeah, this thing, which was the pilot seat. Come on, go. There we go. Down. Okay. Back to main menu. Play. So, it does say League Arena on both of those. Why does it say League for both? That's weird. Anyway, custom game, and now I need to invite people to my custom game. How do I? Oh, I have to invite everyone to this. This is horrible. Who am I inviting to this? Yeah, need player names to invite. Jalea is reinstalling Robocraft just to play Megas. Yeah, I don't blame you. Battle Arena, we are... yeah, let's do... do Vanguard's End. I'm sorry they broke the game for Mac users. Ooh, what's going... oh, that's... is this supposed to scroll like that? That looks like it's bug. Why is that scrolling? Damage multiplier, tiny health multiplier, that up, weapon energy multiplier, all the way up. There we go. Lots of energy, very low damage, lots of health. I'm just sitting here. Maybe I should play a custom game against myself. I don't think I can. I can't just invite random AIs to the team. That sucks. No one is here. Okay, after the fact, what's your in-game name? Because I don't remember off the top of my head. Red Leg Daddy, okay. Well, it won't take long to do one game, so it was Red Leg Daddy. There we go. Invitation has been sent. Awesome. So I'm just going to ready up because I'm ready. We'll see how terrible this goes.
Your fusion shield is now active. Capture the points to gather energy for your orbital annihilation weapon and destroy the enemy base.
Oh god, this
The battle for Vanguard's
controls
end has
like a
begun.
dead slug. Who cares about capture points? It's all about sudden death. You might actually be right with how long this is going to take. Sorry, I didn't mean to retreat to my base there. Well, we can't do damage to each other by the looks of it, because I'm shooting at the same part of your robot and it's not taking anything. This is retarded. That's what it is.
Plutonium imbalance detected. A plutonium eruption will occur in 30 seconds.
This is just taking too long.
Plutonium eruption reverted.
Basically, we have infinite energy, so this is going nowhere fast. Yeah, I got rid of one of his guns at last.
Plutonium imbalance detected. A plutonium eruption will occur in 30 seconds. Plutonium eruption reverted.
Do 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 do. I am no fair. This is the fun part. Whee! Yeah, it's repaired basically. I think he actually stripped all my guns. Oh, no, I've still got a gun left. No, now I've got no guns.
Draw.
He definitely did a lot more damage. He won that. That was fun after a fashion. Alright. Yes, you don't see Megabots exploding. I know, it's terrible. So, what are some things that I could modify on this? I don't have enough train shredders. Do I have anything I can pull these things off? Where are they? No, I don't want those. I need the shredders. Not on there. I don't believe that I actually have enough. Oh, I've got one there. I can remove that one. Those are the bigger ones. Okay, so I have one in my garage, so maybe that will work. Let's go and find Mr. Floaty Face. Exactly. I don't have enough of these to make it viable on mine though. So for this to work, I am going to have to move that connection point in a little bit, block out like so, and then the train shredder should be able to mount on there, except I'm getting too much internal collision. Oh, it's colliding with the actual... Ah, that sucks. So those will not work. What I have to do instead will be to find... I've got plenty of CPU to play with. Where are they? Strut diagonals. Are these the ones? No, don't want those ones. I just want the... not the ramps. Just the 2Ds, those ones. Oops, didn't mean to delete that block. So now I'm going to have to re-engineer that. Just to think, this thing was actually engineered to reduce mass. Now I'm going to have to add mass to make it work. And now I need to do the little short rod diagonal. But I can't actually connect that up to anything, so that does me no good. Well, I can pull these off. And then I can put something like this on the outside. And thank you for anyone that actually watched that entire cluster of a battle. That was definitely educational. Okay, so we've got those connected on. I do need some more chain shredders, but I don't believe I actually have the Rubits to get them. Yeah, I need... what can I sell? Jeez, I don't want to sell anything. This is horrible. I hate selling things. Anyone see expensive things I can sell to get these? I don't want to sell any of my shields there. I've got no modules that I want to sell to make this work. What the hell is... Oh, window maker. I never even knew there was a window maker module. See, this is how far out of touch I am with the game these days. Huh. I think I've got more than enough Lommels. If I remember correctly, I've got... No, I don't want to forge those. I want to recycle them. Let's dump those. The Proto-Seekers, it's not even worth me trying to dump those. Let's dump a couple of the Guardians. I'm not losing any plasmas. I can afford to lose... I've still got more Leviathans. I can afford to lose 4 of those. Let's recycle those. That will get me those. There we go. Uh, 5 will do. And now the chain shredders will need to be mounted on the front here, so I'm going to have to build a bar across that to actually mount the shredders on. Come on. Let me get and put that block in place. There we go. And we want that to pull back. Some redundancy and armoring all the way across here. Yeah, HP slider all the way up, not a good idea. I kind of agree. Took way too long. Alright, so we've got that. We can put the one on the front now, which we can actually mount him back a little bit. He doesn't have to be all the way out there. There we go. And now we can put another couple on the top, which is likely I'm just going to have to put... So this is going to be the part that sucks, because I need to work out how to do this without completely destroying the integrity of the robot. So I think I can probably do it by just mounting them here. Now I've got collision issues there. I can do a diagonal. That might move it forward enough so that I can actually fit one on the front. Or do I want to put them on the sides? Problem with the sides, I'm not going to be able to get far enough away. Well, I'm probably not going to be able to get far enough away from those collision boxes. So let's see what happens if I start re-engineering this. So I need some rod longs. Oh, actually, I might be able to do that. Yeah, collision on those ones. I can't mount that quite in that way, but... where are those collision boxes going? Okay, maybe I can move that in. Alright, that's as far in as I can get, so we'll go for the side mounts there instead. That'll work. And we can just connect those in using rod shorts, and then put a bunch of heavy blocks underneath here because we need the CPU for armoring. Ah, look at that. I wonder if I can put an inner slope on. Yep, that one works. I'm butchering this entire robot just to do this. I hope everyone realizes that. Okay. Now, what modules do we have? Where can I fit them? I don't know if I've actually got much internal space on this. But I might do. Right, so I've got this DSM. So, right, we're looking at this. This is the center. I would have to restructure some of this to be able to get the DSM in there. Is there a question I would even want to do that? Or is there a reason I would even want to do that? Hold on. A second, let's see if I can get that. No, it's still too big to go in there, and DSM's too big as well. That's not going to work. It mounts, it works. Hi Wendytron, how you doing?
Hi.
Say hi to the viewers.
You're taking up like the entire screen.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to stick that on the end there.
Did you make yourself dinner?
Nope.
What do you do without me?
I starve without you, that's what happens. I'm a poor, lonely old man.
Do you want something to eat?
Ish. A little bit hungry, but... Did you enjoy your Chick-fil-A?
I miss your epic mega battle. I apparently also missed dinner, because this one just didn't... What did you do with your awesome...
You went to Chick-fil-A. Not a fan?
I mean, I had a spicy chicken sandwich, it's alright.
Okay, right, now.
Right, so what did I mean, you'll have to show me the video when it uploads then, so I can see this epic mega battle.
Well, there's about to be another one.
Yeah, but I have to make something for lunch tomorrow, because Lidl was closed.
Oh.
They close at 9, FYI.
Okay.
It was epic and very quick, okay? Is that what she said?
Yeah.
So what was epic about it?
Is the energy ever gonna get used?
No. The answer is no. I'll be back.
What on earth? Alright, so does anyone else actually have a Megabot? We need 2 of us for this. Well, 4 of us, ideally. Alright. What else can I do to this thing just to make it better? So the front is this end. I can add some thrusters and stuff onto it. Those are too big. Will the Pumas fit on? Pumas are too big. Leopards. Won't let me fit leopards on there. Alright, looks like we're stuck using the Panthers then. That should help improve turning. Yeah, I'm not going to have the HP slider all the way up this time round, so I need to modify the game settings. So I need to find the front section here. There we go. Well, that will do for now. Alright, back to main menu. So we were doing custom game or something. Alright, so health multiplier. We're going to do 300%. Damage is going to be down to 30%. So it's still going to take some time. Weapon energy multiplier. We're just going to leave infinite energy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to drop it down to 400% because it wasn't really going down anyway. What was the name of the guy? It was Red Leg something. Let me find. Unforgiven plays good. Red Leg Daddy, that's the one. Who else am I inviting? I think Jalea's should be one of them. Is Jalea even on? No, Jalea's not here. Is anyone actually on? Your back is killing you?
Yes.
Yes. Does anyone else want to join this game? Nope. No one wants to join? No one wants to participate in this stupidity? You know what? I'm going to put everyone against me. There we go. I'm just going to ready up because I'm ready.
Ask your streamer people if they have any advice for itchy sunburns, because I'm literally dying and I'm debating cutting my back skin off. I've never been so itchy in my
Any
entire
advice
life.
for itchy sunburn from my streamers, from my viewers? Everyone's against me. Just bring what you want, because I'm going to die anyway. If I really wanted to be evil, I would just run with Lommels all the way.
Does the aloe stop the itch though? I thought it only stopped the burn. It's past the burning stage and now it's healing, and it is so itchy. I've never been so itchy in my entire life.
She got really bad sunburn.
It's like weeping and itches so bad.
Your fusion shield is now active. Capture the points to gather energy for your orbital annihilation weapon and destroy the enemy base.
Oh, it's not very stable, is it?
The battle for
So who are you
Vanguard's
playing
end
against?
has begun.
I've got After the Fact and Unforgiven in here. And
Why isn't Matt Gregg playing? He said you had an epic Robocraft battle out. Well, I'm gonna do some food for lunch. Okay, guess that's
no. Yeah, that's still ridiculous hit points with the damage multipliers and everything. Haha.
captured the point nearest to your base. Our base shield is down. Capture a point to restore the shield. Plutonium imbalance detected. A plutonium eruption will occur in 30 seconds. Plutonium eruption imminent. Destroy the protonite core to harvest its energy.
No. I have no weapons left.
To destroy the protonite core, the energy is lost. The enemy's annihilator has charged to 50%. The enemy's annihilator has charged to 75%.
I'm gonna lose.
The enemy's annihilator is fully charged. Prepare for impact in 3, 2, 1. Defeat!
I mean, that was a little bit more... That felt a little bit better in terms of damage output. I'm going to tweak a couple of set. I think the hit points are about right. I just need to tweak the damage up by another 10%. Yeah, you really need more people. It should almost be a standoff one-on-one, but as soon as you start getting more people involved on each side, then that's where it starts to become more interesting. Now, Jalea is on. Yay! Or did he? Oh, we rejected it. Oh well. So if I'm going to tweak the settings, so damage up to 40%. Weapon energy down to, let's drop weapon energy to 300. I think that makes it a little bit more even. Now anyone that is watching can join, you don't have to have a megabot, just I'll randomly assign teams and we'll see how it goes. Do I want to actually change the map? Let's try the new Glees Lake. I would do that. Chaos X308. Alright, we've got 3 versus 3 that are go.
Your fusion shield is now active. Capture the points to gather energy for your orbital annihilation weapon and destroy the enemy base. The battle for Glees Lake has begun. The enemy has captured the point furthest from your base. You have captured the middle point. The enemy has captured the point nearest to your base. You have captured the point furthest from your base. The point furthest from your base is under attack. From your base is under attack. The point furthest from your base is under attack. Furthest from your base is under attack. The point furthest from your base is under attack. The enemy has captured the point furthest from your base. The middle point is under attack. The enemy has captured the middle point. Our base shield is down. Capture a point to restore the shield. Protonium imbalance detected. A protonium eruption will occur in 30 seconds. You have captured the point furthest from your base.
Ah.
Your fusion shield is now active.
Damage is just a little bit low. I think I need to notch it up another one.
disruption imminent. Destroy the protonite core to harvest its energy. The point furthest from your base is under attack. The enemy has captured the point furthest from your base. Our base shield is down. Capture a point to restore the shield. Plutonium reactor under attack. The enemy is stealing our energy. Plutonium reactor under attack. The enemy is stealing our energy. The protonite core has been destroyed. Plutonium balance restored. Plutonium reactor under attack. The enemy is stealing our energy. Plutonium reactor under attack. The enemy is stealing our energy. The enemy's annihilator has charged to 50%. Plutonium reactor under attack. The enemy is stealing our energy. You have captured the point nearest to your base. Your fusion shield is now active. You have captured the point furthest from your base. The point furthest from your base is under attack. The enemy has captured the point furthest from your base. The point nearest to your base is under attack. You have captured the middle point. The enemy has captured the point nearest to your base. You have captured the point nearest to your base. Annihilator fully charged. Firing weapon in 3, 2, 1. Victory!
That wasn't a deserved win. Hi Jaleo and hi Ninja Evan. I only just noticed there's actually people in the stream channel on Discord.
Hello.
Ugh. Okay, so hit points are still a little bit too high. Need to drop that a bit more. There we go. It's better. Oh, I think Gilea's still building. And Ninja Evan declined as well. Boo. You know what? I think I've actually been streaming for a while. It's almost 2 hours at this point, so I know Jalea is like still building a Megabot, and it takes a long time. I know, sorry, but going to have to end it there, I think. But yeah, so Megabots are back. Obviously, with my custom game settings, they don't very well do much, but yeah, we'll tweak that stuff, and yeah, gotta go too. So yeah, anyway, so I will probably be streaming again soon. As I said, it's likely to move to Fridays after this point, so but we'll see how things go. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye. And thank you for playing Red Lead Dagger. You're always welcome. Don't forget to, if you see me on, actually I need to do my friends list thing. Where is it? Where is it? Friends list, where is it? And I can't type. There we go. Yeah, so if you see me on, you're more than welcome to join. Alright. Yes, that's it for tonight. Thanks. Goodbye.